Good morning.
Good morning.
So we should be putting a video out a little bit later about the tiny house.
Are we trying to get this out today?
Yeah.
Whoa, bro.
We got stuff to do.
All right.
This is the first Crockers I've done in a long time with a hat on. I grabbed it and I didn't think about it. I'll pull it off. I didn't know until we started.
So that's the signature.
Yeah.
It also makes me feel better about my morning hair.
Yeah. We do have stuff that you guys will see later on the Crockers. Hopefully it all works out and get the videos out and stuff. But yeah. I think you guys will be pumped.
I'm pumped.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy. Do want to jump in on something real quick, just very quickly. You guys know we did the video the other day about the identity. We made a blanket statement about a lot of channels. We didn't think it was going to turn into this. We literally were talking about a whole wide variety.
Yes.
And it was more so of...
It was not an attack, it was not a bash, it was nothing like that. It was just like, hey...
A lot of people are doing this, we gotta get creative, give us some ideas.
Yeah, or like we're gonna start doing different things,
Yeah.
let us know what you see, if you like it. It's just trying to like, I don't know, now we wanna do something else where it's not all the same.
Yeah, we wanna try to spice it up.
Truly never meant it as an attack or bashing or literally anything. So
no, we with our stuff we try to have.
And oh, sorry, I interrupted.
I was just gonna say in our videos we try to have it to where when you watch a video you know it's ours. There might be things like the Crockers we do, like the cinematic shots, or we do the Dell and Darling skit. So it was like, okay, now there's a lot of these morning talk shows, I guess you want to call them, or whatever. What are we gonna do now that's different? And my brain was already going, and we were trying to come up with things, and then
I mean, all the commenters too, like the watchers too. You saw, I believe y'all saw it like that as well, because there's never one thing of that we were attacking or bashing until
because y'all were like y'all said things like, no, don't change how it is, we like it, you know, you guys you know, did it, and then other people are doing it, but that's fine. You have a different personality, this and that, and we were like, all right, whatever. Well then,
so y'all didn't even take it as an attack or a bash either.
No, there were no bad comments at all. I'm just making sure this camera don't turn off or overheat or anything, but literally no bad comments or anything. And then these videos came out, but right before that, as you guys know, we have our phones up in the camper in the window.
That's the one spot.
We came in one day, because that's where we have service. I came in one day and I was like, oh, a missed call. And I didn't know who it was, so I don't save any numbers. It's nothing personal to anybody. There's just
truly doesn't.
There's just very few people.
It took so long for you to do. Your parents are they actually saved in there yet?
I don't know.
Like you literally have like 2 numbers saved.
Maybe there's very few that I have saved, and so if I get a missed call, I just hit text messages, and it'll pull up text messages, and I saw that it was Mel from Simple Life, and I was like, okay, well then, because just get it in there in the notifications, we got a comment from Simple Life's friend, and it's Tundra Jason. You guys may have seen. He came in and said something.
He was the one person that thought it was like taken bad. That commented.
And that was, we saw, and I was like, whoa, dude, you need to stay in your lane. Like, I know you don't like me, and I know you're the friend, but like, just stay in your own lane, man. Watch how you talk.
I commented, I was like, you're making something out of nothing. This video never was an attack or a bash. Again, you're making something out of nothing. Like, look at yourself. And
he basically just said, like, oh, you big head. I saw you have a big head a long time ago. I'm like, then why did you come to, like, the meetups and stuff? Like, something I put on, whatever, all that. So that was to the extent of that. And I was like, oh, it's probably why Mel called. I'm sure her friend was like, hey, they're talking crap. Well, yesterday, 3 videos, Simple Life Reclaims side channel, Come On Home Sentence side channel, and Country Road Cure side channel all posted videos at the exact same time.
Directing, right.
Yeah, I then found out that Mel called my brother and told him that they were going to do these videos and put them out at the same time and all this stuff. So that's a little...
And it was a very intentional...
That was 100%, in my eyes, directed at me, not really you. It was me because I have a history with them and stuff. One of those things. So
we just want to let you guys know.
Yeah.
This is the end of that.
Yeah, we're gonna get this and get it over with.
Yeah.
So I called Mel and we talked, and it was not a nice phone call. It was a lot of feelings hurt. I mainly just want to talk about this right now because nobody had an issue at all. Nobody had an issue until they put their videos out. It wasn't a bash. There's people, other channels that those 3 channels don't even know of that do this, that literally copied. Yeah. I might get a little flack for this, but it's just the honest truth. There's a channel called Walker Farm Fam.
Yeah.
And this was over a year ago, maybe longer than that.
Drama with that.
They created a channel because they didn't like me because some other people, I never even met these people. And they created a channel called Coffee with the Walkers. Yeah. Just like Coffee with the Crockers, and they imitated what was being done.
So it wasn't just these people in the community.
Yeah.
And again, was never a bash or anything.
It was just a blanket statement. There's a lot of channels that
the point being there's a bunch of channels. It's not just them.
And I think most people took that we said, we know we didn't create drinking coffee and putting a video out. We know we didn't create going live. Yeah. We didn't create any of that.
But the point being,
it was just this little community or little group of YouTube channels that got upset. And the thing is nobody said anything negative until they called themselves out. Yeah. And that's where it kind of is. But the comments that we started getting was, I can't believe you ruined a friendship. I can't believe you treated your friends like this. The reality is, and I know it's going to sound harsh, we're not friends. They are, Simple Life is we're very good friends with Jared. They would call all the time, and we're very good friends with my brother Matt, and they would talk all the time. We never were like that ever. As you guys know, they put on a 4th of July festival. This was a year and something ago. It was the first one they put on.
So not this past one, the one before.
Yeah, Daniela and I.
We just had started dating.
Like just started dating.
Yeah. But, I mean, it was, at that point, we knew we already loved each other and everything.
Yeah, but it was still fresh.
Yeah.
You know.
Like you hadn't met my parents or family members.
Never met anybody yet in the family.
My grandpa had passed away, and then so everybody on my mom's side of the family was in town. So instead
from like all over the country,
literally they are all over. So, and that since my grandpa was the last one really to bring everybody here. Yeah. So that would be the only time anybody would ever be here. Yeah. And then family being around during a difficult time. So we didn't go. Or you didn't go.
Yeah, I didn't go. But Jared and Matt did, my brothers.
Yeah, that's why you didn't go, and they knew that.
Well, we were on the couch, and I said, I wonder what they're up to. I'm going to video chat with Jared so I can talk to everybody.
I got you.
So I video chat Jared, and Jared, is kind of walking around and being like, oh, hey, this is what's going on. This is who's here. There was probably 10 channels there. Yeah. Something like that. Different channels. Talk to everybody. Well,
said like why you're not there. I got my family's in town, and you wanted to be around and meet them.
And unfortunately, Mel got her feelings hurt, and she was very upset about it. And she's just like, you should be here. And we're like, well, here's the situation. Like, we truly feel like this was the right decision for us to stay.
Yes, 100%. I mean, I think it goes without saying it was the right decision to stay. But that turned into, because of that, just a
lot of bad feelings.
And get back to it from family, other people that all Simple Life.
My name was getting thrown around, and it wasn't pretty. Yeah. It was just a Jason bash fest.
Yeah, talk trash about Jason, all that type of stuff. So it's like, okay, well, now we know.
Yeah, so as you guys know, I've dealt with a lot of stuff, so I just distanced myself. Yeah. And nothing wrong. I still would see their stuff pop up. We didn't watch. They didn't watch our stuff.
There was no, hard feelings. It was nothing bad. It was just like,
it was just,
you talk crap, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, it was a little more like, okay, I'm going to pump the brakes. I'm going to step back. I didn't care that they were constantly calling Jared, constantly calling my brother Matt, talking for hours, and that was fun, and that's great. Like, I don't care who's friends with who and all that type of stuff. I just kind of backed up.
Yeah.
So
the point being that, and then on the phone call too, it also turns out to not only mad about those things, which we already knew, but also mad that we've had
other people out here.
Yeah, like Corey and Cynthia out here in Backwoods. That was the other issue.
Yeah, and I said, Mel, here's the reality. The friend thing, we're really not friends. It's not that I don't like, I mean, at this point, there's some feathers that were ruffled, but we're just really not friends. We're not like that. The reason we had Corey and Cynthia out here, the reason we had Backwoods out here is, and this is a challenge to you guys, it's all out there. Find the last time Simple Life, Country Road Cure, or Come On Homesteading commented on anything we've ever done. Just, and I'm not, this isn't talking crap or anything. And then also go find the last time we commented on their stuff. It's been years.
And it's not, nothing, that's just how it is.
It's just, we're not in each other's lives at all. The only time
Corey and Cynthia, Backwoods, we were.
And Colbeer, Matt Payne, Paragon.
Oh, yeah, she got mad about Paragon.
Paragon and stuff like that. And the reason those people come out is because they're in our daily lives. Literally in our live chats. They're in our comments. We're in theirs. That was the whole thing. Like, it was a spontaneous thing when Backwoods came out. It was in a live chat. I was like, dude, we'll fly you down. Corey and Cynthia, they were coming for Shoot Dang Fest.
I mean, from the get-go, they've been.
We knew ahead of time about all their moves they were going to be doing, and we were like, hey, like, you know, come out here before. We were hoping they were going to get the trailer before. They were going to bring it here. We were going to help fix. It didn't work out that way. There were things that these people were in our daily lives that were like, okay, that's what we want out here. Someone that's not in our daily life, we're not going to have come out.
Someone who is very openly bashing, we're not going to have out on the property.
And it's just the way it is. And
again, it was no hard feelings. And that, so point being, the video was not an attack.
No.
Let's take it that way. Unfortunately, not necessarily friends, so our friendship wasn't ruined.
No, and ironically, I was like, I don't even remember the last time I text Mel or Gary. And I looked, and before the 4th of July invite was screenshots of people bashing them when they created their channel, their talking channel, their side channel. And she's like, I need to talk to you. Like, there's people bashing me because they're saying we stole your idea. This was months ago when they very first started their channel. And I was like, Mel, I get it. And again, like, that was probably the first time I had talked to them in probably a year. Like, one time in like a year, because they were freaking out. And I was like, Mel, I get it. You got kids, you got a family, you got property, you got a house to build, you need the extra cash. Whatever, people are going to talk trash. I had their back. I literally had their back with it. And I was like, don't worry about it, just go. Like, I mean, people were bashing them a long time ago before we ever said anything.
We just said ignore it, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And then, so, obviously then, I had no issue with people having a side channel. Don't have an issue with people having a side channel. So you texted come on and be like, and you apologized that he took it that way. I had no idea.
Yeah, apparently the video we did after of walking was, and this is us being completely honest with you guys, was an attack on him.
That's what
I don't personally know how there was an attack, because
the honest truth to why we got up and walked around, we had a fight.
We had a fight the night before, like every relationship has. And we woke up and we were like, you know what? We don't feel like really being talky. Let's just walk. She's like, I'll strap it on my chest.
We'll just walk.
Let's walk. And that's what it was. That's why we didn't talk a lot. That's why y'all complained about the gravel noise.
Because normally we wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah, so that and...
So that is nothing against him.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like Mel said, well, Jason, if you cared much about the community and didn't have your head up your butt so much, you would have known that that's how he does his videos. And we've made it very honest that we don't have service out here. We literally don't watch almost anybody anymore.
So, yeah.
It's just one of those. I don't know.
We didn't mean...
No.
Again, that video was not an attack. It was nothing.
And it wasn't trying to get people to... I think Country Road Cure said in their video, we tried to discourage people from posting. No,
we're just saying, like, we gotta now.
We need to spice ours up. We need to.
And then I even said in it too, like, it's a good thing that keeps us on our toes. It like makes us better.
Yeah. So the main thing I guess I want to get at is, and I have to eat this. I will forever, until I get off YouTube, be judged for my past. And I have to eat that, and I know that. I will get judged by my past by my family. I'll get judged by my past from my friends, and I'll get judged by my past from you guys. I can handle that. It sucks knowing that people will jump to the conclusion. And
like Jason burning bridges.
Yeah, oh, Jason this, Jason that. Jason always has friends and messes friendships up and stuff like that. Guys, you can believe what you want. And we know that there's hardcore viewers on both sides, and you're attached. And I think this entire thing was blown up with feelings and not facts.
Yeah.
And I truly think that if I had a problem and I wanted to truly call them out, I have been known to do a video and put their name in the title. I have no problem being that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I never meant.
Bashing.
Yeah, I never meant to put a full bashing video out. I think everybody understood that until the 3 channels put their video out.
Yeah.
And that's basically all we wanted to say, is that unfortunately there really never was a friendship. Not being mean, it just wasn't.
These are the facts. I know that kind of sounds weird, but the friendship was with your brothers.
Yeah. Now, I did somewhat have a friendship with Simple Life years ago. They watched when we had 5,000 subs, Jared and I, back when we first started, and they were there, and they didn't even have a channel at the time, or maybe not videos. Then I actually had them come to my off-grid property, and they stayed the night when they were going to Arkansas looking for their property. They went to Jared's, they came to mine, we had a good time, they did a video at my place, all that stuff. There was a friendship. It was, I had to step back once I found out I was getting talked about. That's when I stood back, and this was a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And ever since then, there's been literally almost no communication with any 3 of those channels.
Yeah.
So this was just blown out of proportion. These are the facts. They may put a video out again. It's fine. This is just the facts of it.
And we're not bashing them now.
No. It's just, these are the facts, and I think you guys need to know the facts, and it just is what it is. I don't know what else to say about it. Yeah. I don't know. So, tiny house, we're going to be building like normal. It's going to be the same thing over again. In our eyes, there was absolutely no ill feelings, no nothing. We're just going on with our day.
Yeah.
And,
in other news, I've been ramping.
She won't shut up about it either.
I want to go ramping. I got a 4-wheeler injury. A big old knot on my leg.
Yeah, so the 4-wheeler we got, it had spacers on the front of the wheels, and then the wheels were flipped outside, so it'd stick out as far as the back wheels.
And so, like, yeah, steering and driving on it was weird, but I'm getting comfortable on it now.
So we went to Tulsa Sports and Outdoors. Jared got his 4-wheeler, and I was asking the guy Kyle, so I was like, hey, you know, because he used to do a bunch of stuff. Well, I guess he still does, but hey, you know, this and that. He's like, well, you'll be able to turn better, like on big fast turns, but if you want to be able to get in and out, it's got to be skinnier. So yeah, so we took him off, and she's addicted. She is addicted, so much so that it got dark last night. She turned the lights on, and I was like, all right, well, we'll just get the lights on. Like, you go first, and we'll head back. I thought we were heading back to Jared's to go eat some burgers.
I thought you said go first, like we're going to hit the ramps.
No, I meant like go first, like we're going back. It's dark, and then she starts jumping the ramps with lights on, and I'm like, no. I'm gonna call this, and we're gonna be done because I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
And then first thing this morning, I roll over, I cuddle her, and she said, baby, I want to go ramping. I created a monster.
I've always wanted these things. And now that we have them.
Oh, it's scary, but it's awesome at the same time. She is jumping the full entire ramp. Like, the entire ramp. Like,
without a helmet, too, guys.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I got a helmet.
No, we got helmets, goggles, everything. Yeah. But, we
got goggles? We got goggles.
We got goggles, baby. Yeah. We'll show in a video coming up on the Crocker life and stuff. You guys are not gonna like it, but you're gonna like it at the same time. I mean, she is ripping.
Soy! Yeah. Hi, Bar. Safe to say I'm getting comfortable on it now.
Don't.
Oh.
But yeah. Also, we don't know for sure if this is a problem or not, but there has been a clicking noise in our videos with the GoPro.
It's driving me crazy.
It's driving us crazy, and we think it's this tripod that's on it.
So that should come in today?
It should be in the mail today. So we bought a new one. Hopefully that'll get better.
Yeah.
Again, we're just always trying to like make it the best we can, do whatever we can. Yeah. And
but Jason, I thought your videos were shitty.
What's up, so yeah. Alright, whoop. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and call this one. We know.
He's getting pumped.
Yeah. Zoe.
Zoe. Oh.
What are you doing?
Zoe. You just love a pumped up player. It's a rare sight.
Zoe.
Oh my god! Barley's good. You're gonna get Barley way pumped.
Alright guys, we'll catch you in the next one. I got a screwed up haircut.
Yeah.